What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel The Walking Dead, Season 11, Episode number 24. The final episode of the flagship show of The Walking Dead. Unflippin' believable.
Yeah.
What a journey, what a ride, so many episodes, so many seasons, so many amazing characters, so many amazing stories, and we're here. The last episode. Unbelievable.
Made it till the end.
Unbelievable. I mean, this show obviously means a lot to a lot of people. It means a lot to us. More than just because it launched our reaction channel. This show, like, Nikki started.
I mean, this reminds me of the birth of my first child. Yeah. She was, born in 2012, and I binged the first 3 seasons while at home alone, nursing her while he's working, Vegas or wherever.
I used to travel for work, yeah.
Yeah, it's so, it means a lot to me personally because, I had the whole setup on, this is how I'm going, my exit strategy of the place that we were living, how to board up the doors, no one's getting in here, all while, having, a brand new baby and not sleeping. Yeah. So, not a good combo, but, it's got a special place in my heart.
And I jumped on a little bit later. I used to make fun of Nikki for watching this show because I thought it looked kind of silly, and then I actually paid attention to it. I was like, oh, damn, that show looks kind of badass. And we jumped on, and here we are, last season. Unbelievable. Last episode ever. So we're coming off the penultimate episode where I think, for me, speaking for me, I got a little distracted by the ending. It was actually a good episode.
Yeah.
But the Judith situation really kind of pissed me off.
Same.
And just the fact that, she shouldn't have been there to begin with. Why are we bringing the future of our world, if that's what we're going to view Judith as, and that's what I think we view Judith as? Why would you bring her into a firefight? Obviously you didn't know you were getting into a firefight, but you were prepared for a fight. Daryl should have stuck with his initial thought and be like, no, you hang out, you stay, you can't come with us on this. But Judith, being Judith, she's strong, obviously.
No, and I totally get that. And she's an awesome shot, but just...
It's too dangerous.
That's too much of a risk to take.
She's too important, and considering everything, I'm just mad that she got taken along. And then the fact that Pamela's the one who shot her.
Oh.
As symbolic as it is, her getting shot and knocking Maggie out of the way, who obviously was there for her birth and all that stuff, and then getting carried by all of that, very symbolic, very special moments. I'm just angry at the idea that we are now going into an episode where we don't know what the hell's going to happen to Judith.
Right,
but that said, there were a couple really good moments in this episode, and I think one of the biggest ones was the Negan and Ezekiel moment, where they had a conversation, and obviously Zeke has some really strong feelings towards Negan. We all have really strong feelings towards Negan. Other characters in the show have really strong feelings towards Negan, and they had a really good heart-to-heart. And again, it was one of those situations where Negan laid it all out there. It was like, if you don't think I know that y'all are better than me, then you haven't been paying attention. The show is telling you. It just kind of just spit it out there. And again, I'm going to keep banging the drum because I think it's easily the best story that has been told since Rick has left the show. I think the Negan story and watching him turn and do all the good that he's done over this time, it's been the best story because there's still a little bit of mystery there.
Yes.
You never knew if Negan was going to turn or if he was just playing everybody until he got the right moment. You never knew where it was going, and just the way he just continued to get shat on and shat on and shat on. It's this dude's gonna break at some point, and it never happened. And he even went to the point where he took a knee in front of a firing squad to take it for the team, literally, and to save everyone.
Yeah.
And again, it's just one of those things where I love the story. I think Negan has been an amazing character. I think he's probably the best villain and also one of the best redemption stories. It's a combination of both because he's done a shit ton of stuff for our group to keep them alive. And most of the folks would not be here now, if any of them, if it wasn't for the things that he's done. So, yeah, that conversation was awesome. If Zeke comes around, Maggie was listening to him in that moment. Yeah. If she comes around, again, people are always going to, not like Negan. It's just going to be, and it just comes with the territory because of how much impact this dude had on the audience of this show.
Well, and props to Jeffrey Dean Morgan for really bringing that character to life. He's so good at that character. It fits him perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine anyone else in that role. I just couldn't. So, yeah, I mean, again, people are entitled to their opinions. You guys, that's what makes this fun. Like, having different... If everyone thought like me, we'd probably be in a really dangerous place. It'd be a very weird world if everyone had the same opinion as me. So, yeah, I think it's great. I just think the story as a whole is just fascinating and just one that shouldn't be missed and should be appreciated because, again, I think it's the best story. And I think he's the best character since Rick has been gone. Like, Rick's obviously, I got the shirt. Like, Rick's OG. He's the man. He's one of the best characters ever created. And when he left the show, someone had to carry the torch. And I feel like Negan, even though controversial, has done a really great job kind of keeping it interesting. Obviously, all the OGs and Carol and Daryl and Maggie coming back and all that stuff was great. And I just think Negan and his story was so powerful. And the other really crazy thing that went down was Lydia.
Damn.
They were walking with the swarm, and they tried to get into a trailer, and a couple of the folks got kind of like sucked away. Like, it almost felt like a wave. It just kind of sucked them away.
Elijah, hold on.
Should have just walked around it. Just kind of just...
Yeah, just do-si-do around the trailer.
But as she was reaching and holding his hand, trying to pull him in, she got bit. Luckily...
And they fucking cut that off.
Luckily, Jerry had a big-ass sword. He was able to kind of just take care of business. And
honestly. She was in good company. I mean...
Yeah. The fact that Aaron was there and like the fact that he was like, you're so loved to her. Like, she... Talk about a character who's been through it and just trying to get like that confirmation and that acceptance and everything that she dealt with her mom and the whispers and all that. To hear something like that from Aaron, I think goes such a long way. It was a really emotional moment. And I mean, I don't know if most of these folks are going to make it out of this finale, but regardless, I thought that was a really good moment. And the fact that Aaron was there to be like, look, it happened to me. I've done great. Let's just get through this. And like, he was there for her.
We can build you a killer arm.
Yeah.
Literally.
We can make something really badass. So, again, I don't know if they're going to make it out of this.
Dude, some nunchucks, man. God,
right?
Awesome.
Kind of cool. Just have like a twirling thing on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, possibilities are endless. They're very handy. They make all kinds of really cool shit. Yeah.
They're handy.
There we go. Had to get that in there, of course. And the episode kind of wrapped up with... You know, we're seeing more of these variants pop up, which...
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, the fact that there's a handful of these variants showing up that could open doors, climb shit, they could literally grab on the back of Jeeps and climb it. Like, that feels like the end. Shit. That feels like something that could be the end. Because you can't just hide from them anymore. You can't just get in a house... and hope that they're just going to hang out and walk around you and leave.
You're going to need to, bust some fucking barricades and some...
There is no... Because they could climb over everything. Yeah. They could reach through it. They could pick up weapons. Like, this feels like something that could build towards the end of this world. But, I mean, obviously there's spin-offs coming and stuff like that, so obviously that's not happening. But they got into Commonwealth, which is going to cause a really big issue, because obviously they're not really prepared for that, it doesn't feel like. Even though Pamela called for this, kind of.
Yes, but she was not expecting this much. She wanted a baby horde.
Yeah.
She's getting a big-ass horde.
With variants, and I think one of the best lines in the episode when Negan saw one of them climbing, he was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think that's all of our thoughts when the first time we saw that kind of happening.
Absolutely.
That's got to be just a horrifying and just super, super scary moment, being like, oh, they're not just like going to knock the thing over with force and just walking straight. They're actually climbing now. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck that shit all day. Like, that is just absolutely insane.
It's out of my hands.
And it's Vickers, right? Vickers is the soldier. So Vickers was like kind of issued to... Jeez.
Just hand it to you.
Yeah.
Hand it to me, hand it to you. To you?
Vickers, back on track. Vickers was kind of tasked to watch Mercer, because I think Pamela knew right away that Mercer had something to do with the whole Eugene situation.
He totally had a hand in it.
Yeah, totally. So, like, she thought, oh, yeah, Pamela's cool. Like, I'm going to, like, step up and take Mercer's spot. And then Pamela said some stuff, and Vickers is like...
Yeah, I'm like, thank you.
Wait,
hello?
What?
But you're just now seeing
That's
this?
What
Come
you,
on,
you
man.
want to protect the estate and not the thousands of people that live here?
That's wrong.
And, like, Mercer...
You are wrong.
Yeah, Mercer earlier was like, Pamela's bullshit, don't believe it, there's more going on here. So that seed was planted, and it feels like, obviously, Pamela's got to die.
Oh my god.
I think...
Oh, it's going to be epic.
I mean, that's the most obvious guarantee thing that's got to go down here, is Pamela's got to die. But the episode wrapped up with Daryl carrying and kind of running away from guys. They're kind of getting pinched because the soldiers are kind of like blocking off streets to keep the horde in a certain location. And Daryl's trying to get to the hospital, which hopefully there's anyone even still there to help. That's kind of one of my first questions. Is like, I thought they were on lockdown and no one would be around to help. But he's running his butt off with Judith in his arms. And Judith had a moment where she was like looking up. Like she woke up. Thank God she woke up and said, "Daddy." And like on first watch, it felt like a moment where she was a little woozy from waking up, from getting shot. And it was just like, oh, Daryl's carrying me. That's my daddy now. Or what if she actually saw something up and Rick is around?
Dude, that would be crazy.
I'm not expecting Rick and Michonne to show up. I'm holding my expectation for that really small.
Would that be?
If they showed up to ultimately be the ones to end the Commonwealth and end Pamela and to rescue all the folks, that would be pretty freaking insane. But again, that's just, don't want to like ruin the finale by expecting Rick to show up.
Lower the expectations.
Yeah. But I saw someone mention that in the comments and I was like, oh shit, she was looking up when she said it. What if Rick is like on the building top or in a helicopter somewhere or something's going on? Because, you know, where he's at's got helicopters, so
I wonder.
That would be pretty wild, but
that would.
Here we are, the last episode of The Walking Dead. Obviously not the last episode ever of Walking Dead, anything ever, but the main show.
This particular show.
The main show, the flagship show. Yeah. You ready to check it out?
High five.
High five.
Sorry. I'm okay.
You ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Help me!
She better be okay. The fuck?
Uh-oh. Oh my god, this kid stuff. Oh, bitch.
Dude.
Oh, he's gnarly looking.
Ugly ass motherfucker. Dude, I mean... How is she gonna get the proper medical attention?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's no one there.
I don't know.
I thought the soldiers were running in with something to help her.
No,
but then they just knocked Daryl out.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
no!
shit.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! Oh, no.
Like, what do you mean get to the hospital? There is no hospital anymore.
Honestly, there's nobody there.
It's like the Commonwealth is overrun with walkers, and the whole city is on lockdown. Is there someone there taking care of these folks? Oh, what the hell? Yumiko's brother.
Oh, God.
I'm fine.
Daryl, no, you're not.
Damn.
Come on. Stay with us. Stay with us.
All the doctors are gone and the nurses and the medicine. Mary Pamela took everything. She's holed up in her gated community and she left the rest of the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
She's behind her big gated house with the Commonwealth to friggin' take care of themselves with this shit going on.
Wait, kid.
alive again.
This is awful.
We love you so much.
This is brutal.
Hearing other people cry, oh, I can't handle.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of that in this episode.
Blood. You know how to do this?
Yeah, but your typesetting match.
Mine goes with anybody. Merle used to make me sell it when I was a kid for money.
That's convenient.
Ah, Merle. Oh, God, I can't watch that shit. Ah! Damn. Stripped him of everything and put him in a cell. Well, this is so fucked. Ooh, don't, ah.
Oh, what?
Damn, princess to the rescue. They're adorable. Stop it.
She came in with some heavy artillery.
Yep, she's coming in hot. Ah, fuck. God damn. Ugh. Ah, fuck.
Oh, shit, dude.
There better not be any kids hurt. I swear to God. And then there's kids crying. Oh my God. Oh no. Okay. But they really have a baby in there with a walker trying to come after it? Like scaring the shit out of a kid? No, right? They wouldn't do that, right?
Holy shit, dude.
We got Mercer. Any updates on the kids?
We found him.
Thank God. We'll see you at the hospital.
What's happening? Where am I? Am I gonna die?
No. You're not gonna die.
I feels like I'm gonna die. I can't. Mom's gonna find Dad and we're gonna be together. We're all gonna be together. But I was just...
You're not gonna die. You're fine. You're fine.
Well, I mean, slow down. She's not fine.
She told me this thing she told Dad. She said we're
Jude, come on. Wake up. Jude.
Walker speech, we gotta go.
What do you mean, gotta go? This is absolutely insane.
You're gonna be okay, Jude.
This is how Rick was left.
Yeah, you're just gonna leave her in there to wake up by herself, just like her dad in the hospital?
Oh, he's got a fucking rock. Holy shit.
This is bonkers, dude.
We gotta move! Run! Let's go! Run!
How do you possibly survive this? It's like the walkers have turned it up a notch. These variants are causing a lot of issues.
We gotta find a way out!
Just screaming kids.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
You first!
No. Son of a... Okay. What the fuck? How is this a thing? Are you serious?
Oh my god.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't... No! Are you serious?
What? What? Oh. Where's Coco?
In her... Oh, she's
Holy
baby wearing
shit.
right now.
Rosita's freaking badass, dude. But these fuckers climb now.
With a baby on her chest? Are you nuts?
Wow.
It's a little...
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What the hell, dude?
Hey, give me that rifle. You were going after Pamela?
Yeah. Look, what's it matter as long as it gets done?
Why can't you just leave me alone? What is your angle?
Angle? There is no goddamn angle, Maggie. There's no angle. I am doing this for you. You take Pammy out with this thing, hell is gonna rain down on you, and you ain't gonna come back. And you have to come back. So I'm gonna do it. Last night, and I was down on my knees, about to lose my wife. I was about to lose everything. I finally understood what you must have felt. Look, I know that I probably owe you more than this, but I am so sorry. For what I took from you, and what I took from your son.
Coming?
Does that mean there's an us now? I mean, at this point, what else can Negan do or say?
Honestly.
You know? There literally is nothing else he could do or say.
No.
Maggie should never forgive or forget for that moment.
But you have to move forward.
Move forward. Realize people can be rehabilitated and change and realize what they did was wrong. And feel remorse for it.
Rosita, when you failed, where? Can we?
No.
Stop. It's okay. No crying, Eugene. Okay? I don't want them to know yet. I need you to put your shit together, okay?
I can't.
You can. Because I'm still right here. And you're gonna be fine.
I just love you so much.
I love you.
Hey, the last kicker.
Hey, big ass kicker.
Damn straight. How you feel?
Great. Finally, like you promised. I said about Mom and Dad.
Was that true?
That's why she never came back. Sorry I didn't tell you before. Scared that you would leave too.
I'm right here.
They're shooting anyone that climbs the gates. People are dying. I can't just stand by.
Oh, shit.
This isn't your fight. These aren't your people.
Yes, they are. And so are you. You may not think this place is worth saving, given how they treated us, but it's worth it to me. The people are worth it, and I'm not gonna allow them to fall without a fight.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we can do more than just save ourselves.
I'm in.
I'm with you.
I got you.
I'm in.
Me too. Let's finish this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Lead the way, brother.
This is intense.
Shoot her.
Lower your weapon.
Yeah.
Can everyone just turn on Pamela, please?
Honestly.
That feels like the must-happen situation.
No, you are, Governor. You disappeared hundreds of citizens, led the dead to our doorstep. You shot a child. And now you've left thousands out there to die.
Okay, can we, like, hurry this conversation along? Like, it seems like an urgency
Oh
thing.
shit, and there's a shit ton of walkers coming.
We're opening the gate and letting these people in. I'll kill anyone who tries to stop.
Stop, or we will be forced to shoot you. We'll fire back.
Holy shit, Father Gabriel.
What the hell you doing? We all deserve better than this. You built this place to be like the old world. That was the fucking problem.
Okay, can we hurry this along?
If I open the gates, the dead will get in, not just the living.
If you don't, you're gonna lose everything anyway. You got one enemy. We hate the Walking Dead.
Word.
Lower your weapons. He's right. Give the priest the key. On your command, General Mercer.
Hell yeah!
Pamela Milton, you're under arrest.
Let's go.
Bye, bitch. You should just be, like, let out.
A person like that, it's worse than death.
She still has to die.
Agreed. I feel like they could still just, like, get right in. There he is.
You okay?
I never see you again.
Where's Jerry?
No, thank God.
Where's my family? They're safe in Alexandria. Come with me. Come on.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They did his makeup so good.
Dude, he looks great. Oh, what? Hell yeah. Let's go, Hornsby. Have a meal.
Is this bitch for real right now? You are not gonna let her die like this.
All the people that are still out there. It's not too late. It's never too late.
Oh,
Shit. Fucking saved her. Fuck this bitch, dude. I know it's probably more torture to be alive. It would have been very poetic if friggin' Walker Hornsby ate Pamela. That would have been pretty fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Shield wall.
Good one.
Jerry, report back when you're at the depot. We just pulled up. Fuel's a go.
Copy. Finish wiring the rest once you get the fuel back.
You'd think they'd be, like, in a little bit more of a panic.
I'm gonna build a bomb.
Yeah. I didn't know CM Punk was gonna be here.
We're gonna lure them to a location and blow their asses up. Alright.
We're only gonna have one shot at this.
Lydia is doing great. One-handed.
If I was hours after having my arm cut off,
Yeah, fuck
I
no.
definitely wouldn't be as active as she is right now. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the first thing you think of when you hear cult of personality is CM Punk.
Hello?
That makes me very proud.
Stupid. Come on. Everybody our age that has ever watched wrestling a day in their life remembers.
Dude, they hoarded a shit ton of walkers. It's like every walker in the entire country is here right now. Boom.
Maybe picked a longer song.
I think it's all part of the plan.
Oh shit.
Oh, disintegrated. Holy shit.
That's awesome. No, that's the Miz. Sorry. Awesome. This is dope. I kind of like this. Dude, it's gonna just leave a gigantic crater.
And firewalkers.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Shit. Wow, that was very impressive. I guess fuck the estate.
Honestly.
But the rest of the Commonwealth is still livable.
Word. But I mean, like, that's totally like CM Punk's whole thing.
Burn it down?
Yeah. No, that's
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
There are decisions you'll have to make that are ugly.
Oh shit, girl.
How do you pick who does the job no one wants? We've already had to make an ugly decision. Kept you alive.
True.
We'll figure it out. We'll make sure of it.
You always do.
At least we don't have to worry about who gets your house.
Ha, because it's gone.
You would think after like the whole Negan situation, just keeping her alive would just kind of...
Oh, does he still have his mask? Look at him.
I mean, even though Negan ended up being a very productive member of society, like, just get rid of Pamela. Just what purpose is she gonna serve?
I want to thank you. I can stop wondering if you'll ever say those words, and if I can ever forgive you. Because I know now, I can't.
I think that's fine.
It's understandable.
Glenn was beautiful.
Yeah, he was. He was a good person.
I'd never love anyone like that again.
I mean, Glenn was probably the best person.
Yes.
I remember his smile.
Can we get some flashbacks of Glenn?
His goodness, and the way he made me feel. But when I look at you, all I see is that back coming down on his head.
Okay.
Blood running down his face. I hear him.
I will find you.
I hear him calling for me. And I hear you mocking him while he's dying. I can't forgive you. Even though I'm so grateful that you saved my son. Even though I know that you're trying. I'm trying to. Because I don't want to hate you anymore. I don't want to hurt like that. And I don't want my son to see that anybody has that kind of hold over me. If you and Annie want to stay, you have earned your place. And if I can't look at you some days, if I can't work with you, and if I can't move on, that's why. Because all I have are my memories. And I don't want to remember Glenn like that.
I think the important part from that is the fact that she said she's trying. She doesn't want to hate him.
Yeah. Or let him have that hold over her.
It's like, forgiveness under those circumstances, never. Like, you can't forgive for that.
No.
But trying to move forward is the only thing you could do. Wait, what? How's Rosina? Finally! Jeez! Holy shit!
Can I just say?
Oh.
You okay?
Everything's perfect. I just want to remember this moment.
Rosita's been with us for a very long time.
Receive her into your arms of mercy, to the blessed rest of everlasting peace, and into the glorious company of the saints in light. May her soul and the soul of all those departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. We'll see you again someday.
Tissue, please.
Honestly,
Who would have thought Eugene would have survived longer than Rosita and Abe?
Right.
I wouldn't be the man I am today if I hadn't met you.
I'm glad it was you in the end.
One year later. Oh my God, Eugene had a baby.
Call her Rosie.
Good girl.
Oh my God, she's so stinking cute. Stop.
We honor those who have sacrificed for us, that we may pursue a more perfect union. And though we are not bonded by blood, we are family.
I think they're just celebrating.
As your governor,
all
I
lost.
and your lieutenant governor, Michael Mercer.
I thought they were getting married right now.
And we pledge to live by those words.
I have a delivery for you. Thanks. It's supposed to be a surprise. Just open it.
Judith, this has always helped me find my way. I'm returning it to you now in the hope that it can guide you to your dreams. Thank you for letting me use it. Negan.
Heard you wanted to talk? Yeah, I want to talk about the future. There's a lot out there to find out about, and I think it's time we did.
I wish you were coming with me.
This is gonna be good for you, for me.
By the way, she cut her hair.
Yep.
Proud of you. You took Hornsby's job and you made it your own.
It's her hair. That's her hair.
It's not like we're never gonna see each other again.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm allowed to be a little sad. You're my best friend.
Okay.
Come here.
I love that RJ's rocking the hat.
Me too.
Passed down.
I'll keep an eye on Dog.
Keep an eye on Carol too, man. When I'm out there, if I hear anything, see anything, I'll find them both. I'll bring them home.
Carol, you deserve a happy ending too.
I'll be back.
I know.
In your own television show.
I love you.
I love you too.
Why does this feel like the actual actors talking to each other? Like they actually talk to each other. On this episode of Ride with Norman Reedus. I think that was the name of his show, wasn't it? Oh.
I think of the dead all the time. And about the living, who I lost.
I tried to get to you and your brother again and again. It's too far for the radio now. I know that. But I still got you, and you got me. We're connected. We're still connected.
I think about them all every day.
Everybody we ever loved.
Their faces.
What are they going through right now?
How they made me who I am. So much more than all this made me who I am.
We'll always be together, even when we're apart. We together are the strongest thing. We're love, and love is endless. So we, those gone,
All of our lives.
those away,
Become in one life.
we are endless.
We're together. One unstoppable life. You showed me that. You gave me that.
Holy shit. Damn, it's good to hear their voices.
See their faces. I love her outfit.
I know you're back there. I know your brother is back there. Just as sure as I know he's out there.
Oh.
Not just as a part of us. He's alive out there. I will find him because I know he's trying to find us.
Damn.
He's got the logo on his jacket.
The fucking Hunger Games?
It's like he told you. There's no escape for the living.
Remember what I said. It's what he said. Hold it to your heart. It's true. Forever.
We're the ones who live.
We're the ones who
We're
live.
the ones who live.
We're the ones who live.
We're the ones who live.
We're the ones who live.
Oh my god, Chiba.
We're the ones who live. We're the ones who live.
We're the ones who live.
Oh shit.
We're the ones who live.
We're the ones who live.
Whoa. Is he like back in Atlanta? Like, what in the fuck?
He had a big smile on his face just now. What the hell?
That looked like back where the city, like, it all started.
To start over. We're the ones who live.
All right. There it is. It's the end. That was a really emotional episode.
That was. I struggled with that a lot.
I was actually kind of surprised how many main characters survived. But good. I mean, that's good. Like, King Ezekiel, Jerry, like, obviously the main core, but, like, I was really worried about them.
Yeah.
And, like, Aaron and Lydia, like, that crew, I was really nervous about them because they're, like, probably the next step down from, like, Daryl, Carol, like, that crew, and Maggie, Negan. So, that's who I was the most nervous about. And a lot of them, I mean, losing Rosita hurts because not only have we been with her for so long, but the story behind her and what she's leaving behind is tragic.
Oh my god.
It's so sad. And she's like the toughest, like most badass of, like, she's always kind of been one of the most badass people in this group. And for her to be the one that we lose is just like...
I mean, you had to know something was gotta happen to you if you fall.
Yeah, that whole...
In a group of The Walking Dead, of rotters, of walkers, of sickos, of whatever they've called them.
It would have been weird if she got out of that without a scratch on.
Yeah, and especially wearing the baby. Like, that was crazy.
That was a pretty wild moment. But, I mean, Rosita was an amazing character. What a journey. I mean, again... The fact that Eugene, from that crew of Abe, Rosita, and Eugene, like that core, like he's the one that made it out. Yeah. It's pretty wild, and he's got a family and a kid now. The Rick and Michonne stuff was pretty insane that they showed at the end there.
Like them writing letters to basically, essentially each other and the kids. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of like one of those things, like we're all under the same moon looking up at the same stars, but like in completely separate places.
Yeah, we'll figure it out kind of thing. Yeah. Not going to stop. So obviously there's spin-offs coming. They've got something. Daryl's got something. Maggie's got something with, I think, Negan.
Yeah, it looks like it with Negan.
Interesting. So, yeah. I mean, this universe, as they said in big, bold letters, it's expanding. So it's still going. This wasn't the end of The Walking Dead. It's just the end of this main core story. And it's not, though, because it's like Daryl and Carol are the main story. Rick and Michonne are the main story. Daryl, Negan, Maggie, they're all the main story. So really, the show's continuing. Just in a different kind of way. So... Yeah, I mean, you kind of knew that going into this finale, that it wasn't going to feel like a true finale.
Right.
And you feel that. You don't feel like it's over. It was over, but not completely. Yeah. Which was kind of the expectation going into this final season. Them announcing all the spin-offs so far ahead of time, which I really wish they didn't do that.
It would have been really awesome to find out about that now.
Yeah.
Now... perfection.
And there just was never any concern about Daryl dying or Maggie dying or Negan dying. Like, there was just no concern for it. So it kind of like sucked the air out of it a little bit. But again, like the farewells and the reunions, and it was still an insanely emotional episode.
Yeah.
It was still insanely emotional. There was still a lot of intensity. And I mean, I'm disappointed that Pamela didn't get a horrible death, because she totally deserved it.
But I understand why they didn't.
They ended up showing her mercy and just locking her up, which Negan can attest to the idea that like getting locked up as someone like that hurts more.
Exactly.
So,
which is why he said what he said.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's obviously, I'm sure we all wanted her to have a really painful and horrible death. Didn't happen. It is what it is. The Maggie and Negan stuff was so strong. And it's exactly what I would have expected from Maggie. You can't, like, just, it puts you a little bit at ease to hear those words come out of Negan's mouth and be like, I am so sorry for everything that, like, I'm getting chill stuff, like, just even saying that. Like, those words coming out of his mouth, you don't need to be like, yes, I forgive you. Because that was such a vicious, savage, horrible moment that, yeah, that thought can never leave your head. You should never forgive him for that moment. But again, the things that Maggie said, I thought were massive.
Oh my God.
I'm going to keep trying.
Such a good conversation.
I don't want to hate anymore. I don't want to show my son that what you did all those years ago could hang over me and control me. That stuff is the part of moving on that is important. Because again, you don't ever forgive. You don't ever forget. It's just the idea that Negan has changed and he's a different person. He's been rehabilitated. He's gone through this long redemption arc. He served time. He's put in work. He's saved our people so many times now. But again, it's never about forgiving. Right. You don't forgive for that. That was like
literally the worst moment of your life.
Yeah. And as viewers of this show, it was one of the most brutal things that we have ever watched on a show ever. And for it to happen to someone like Glenn, who, I mean, I don't know if it's much of a debate, but he's always been the best of all of them.
Absolutely.
He's always been that person.
The one who's always going to go back. I got to go get them.
Yeah. He had such a good heart, and he never wavered from that. Ever. Everyone else, I mean, obviously everyone did bad things. I mean, Glenn did bad things too. But in his heart, he was always the one who, I don't know, he was just different. And I think that's why that moment hit so hard. Obviously, the Abe moment hit hard, but I think the Glenn part, because we were only told it was going to be one, and then Daryl did what he did, and then Negan took out someone else.
Right.
And the fact that it was Glenn in that moment, and the way that Glenn, like, spoke to Maggie, and just the way, like, his eye, like, it was brutal and nasty, and the way, like, Negan just showboated about the whole thing, it was absolutely brutal. And yeah, no fan should ever forget that or ever forgive Negan for that. But again, the whole point of a redemption story isn't necessarily to be like, I forgive you. It's the idea that we accept you as this new changed person who put in the time, who put in the work and, you know, all of the stuff that he's done. Yeah. Because again, I don't think we get to this point if it wasn't for the things that he did. Judith would probably be dead in that snowstorm if he didn't run out there and go save her.
That's true.
The Whisperer War would have definitely gone in the Whisperer's favor if it wasn't for Negan and the acts that he, like, obviously it was Carol's idea, but he pulled through and did the deeds, literally. And it's just, there's been so many things where he stepped up to prove to everyone that he's different, that he changed. And yeah, I don't think Maggie had to say, I forgive you. I don't think it ever had to come to that.
No.
So
it was good to just have the conversation and like hear each other out.
And the fact that they went together to go shoot and kill Pamela, I feel like that was a big step for them in their relationship moving forward.
You coming?
I still wouldn't be surprised at some point down the road in the end if Herschel's the one who ends up killing Negan, if Negan's character ends up dying at some point.
But I think that's why she said at the end, like, when she was talking about Herschel,
Right.
and like, this can't hold us down.
Yeah. I think at some point that's going to come to that. But again, you're going to have to watch the new show and find out. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a fine final episode under the circumstances. If I'm being honest, I thought it was lacking. It was lacking for the end because of obviously like the circumstances. When I say circumstances, it's all the shows and all the stories that are continuing. It's not the end. So it's hard to say like, oh yeah, this is all over now, but there's like 4 shows coming. There's a lot of stuff going on, and Fear is still going on, and the other shows. So yeah, it's hard to say that I'm completely satisfied with the end of the main flagship show.
Yeah.
But on the same time, I understand what they're doing, so there's enough satisfaction there.
And there were some things that, obviously, this is a show and a zombie apocalypse, and that shit's not actually happening. But there were some, like, practical things that they're a little far-fetched.
I mean, there was a lot of very convenient
like climbing
things.
up a pole with this much space for your fingers.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't seem very... Especially wearing a baby.
That's very difficult.
Seemed like...
I mean,
a little far-fetched.
Just the fact that Daryl's blood works in everyone, like
oh, that would have been nice to know many
yeah.
seasons ago.
Yeah, so I mean, there's no one's gonna ever say that this show is flawless with its writing and its storytelling. It is what it is with The Walking Dead at this point. It's 11 seasons.
Yeah,
with
it's a lot.
A shit ton of episodes. So it's hard to have a perfect story and have no flaws in it. But again, it's The Walking Dead. It's zombie apocalypse. It's
shit's gonna go haywire.
Suspend your disbelief a little
get
bit.
That.
So.
Absolutely. It just feels like
can
they
Eugene
just
really
threw
climb
it
that
all
pipe?
in.
Can Eugene really climb that pipe?
Dude, in a
Can
business suit?
Can he really do that?
In a business suit.
Yeah. So
wearing a giant backpack. But like, it just...
There's a lot of convenient
It just felt like they threw it all in the last episode. Like, just get it all in. Get it all out of here. We got to figure it all out. Just throw it in.
Yeah, so at some point this week, our kids are home all week for Thanksgiving, so we'll try to do our wrap party for The Walking Dead. If not, we'll just postpone it to the week after, and we'll just keep you guys updated. But we're going to do a full dive on this show because, again, it means a lot to us. And again, we wouldn't be here doing this now if it wasn't for The Walking Dead.
Absolutely.
So we are 100% going to pay our respects to the show. We're going to talk about this show. We're going to do it with you guys live on the live channel. We have a live streaming channel. It's down below. It's Nikki and Steven Live if you wanted to come join and subscribe and come hang out as we talk about and celebrate The Walking Dead. We'll see what our schedule looks like and we'll work it out. But again, join the Discord also because that's the best place for schedule updates and all that stuff.
Yep.
But we'll let you know when it happens because we're going to do it. We're going to talk about this show and we're going to dive deep into the show because that's how we do it. And that's like what we like to do when we're done with when the show's wrapped. So it's the wrap party.
Yes.
It's the end. So we're going to celebrate it. So yeah, I'm going to definitely need this to digest a little bit. I mean, the throw Michonne and Rick at the end like that, it kind of like takes your mind off of everything else that happened.
Right.
I almost kind of wish if they were going to put them in the episode. If not, like make that like a special bonus clip somewhere else to watch. Because it kind of sucked my attention away from the final episode.
Right.
Like, I know they're part of it. Obviously, that's part of the story. But I'm kind of just... I need time to let this whole thing digest and see where it goes. I definitely don't have the feeling that I had after the penultimate episode. I was mad. I was disappointed just because of the whole Judas situation. But this is kind of what I was expecting going into this final episode for the main show. Not as many people died, which... If you guys know me by now, if you've been watching us for a long time, I think really powerful, impactful storytelling in these shows is having major characters die because it just, like, with the way we all reacted even with, like, the Luke death. Like, that was a really sad, painful moment. Luke wasn't with us that long. Having someone like Rosita die is so impactful. I thought there was going to definitely be more of that considering how the walkers were able to penetrate, like, Commonwealth and all that stuff. But, yeah, we're going to talk about it more, let it digest, and... yeah, overall, I thought it was fine. Yeah. So, do you have any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave your comments down below, and we'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.